What's up everybody? Today's video is going to be a little bit more serious because this is a serious matter and I'm just really tired of seeing these articles. If you follow any type of emo rap or you follow me or people related to this scene, then you've probably seen this headline. Justice Department claims emo rap is responsible for opioid crisis. Vibe put up this article on their website basically saying that a SoundCloud rapper named Michael Jones, who is known as the New Jersey Devil, went to Lil Peep's funeral and then after the funeral gave a girl drugs, which I'm assuming is Xanax, which was laced with fentanyl, and then the girl passed away. And now, however many months later it is now, it has been discovered that he was the cause, but that somehow Vibe is trying to link Lil Peep with this death. And the big factor here is that they say that this guy was friends with Lil Peep, but there have been numerous people that I know were good friends with Peep, and he was not associated with Goth Boy Clique, he wasn't associated with Peep, they knew each other, and that's the extent of the relationship. They're trying to link Peep's death because Peep passed away through pills that were laced with fentanyl, and it's the same thing that happened to this girl, and it was after his funeral. But like, there's no real connection there. And how is that Peep's fault or the Goth Boy Clique's fault at all? Now, we're no stranger to clickbait articles. It's just been about who can write the craziest title to get people to click on these stupid ass articles. So that's not really the problem here. I mean, it is annoying that they have these ridiculous articles that people don't read. They just read the headline, and then they see Peep's face, and then they just put it in their mind like, okay, Peep was a bad person, he did drugs, and because of him, now everybody's overdosing on Xanax, which is just really fucking sad because the guy isn't even alive to defend himself. Not that he would really be able to defend himself from people that do believe that. Because let's be clear, the people who love Peep and who love this wave of music, including myself, don't even bother giving this any attention. Like, I know that it's just bullshit in this article. I understand that. And this is not gonna sway his supporters or people that love his music, but the problem is like the common man or somebody who's sort of into rap music, sort of maybe likes sad rap music, or just kind of is in the know a little bit about hip-hop culture at all, is putting a really, really bad persona to Lil Peep. They're destroying his name and he's not even alive. And that's just such a low blow. It's sickening, actually. It makes me sick. I will say though, Vibe does approach this article pretty objectively. It's not like they're pretty much just putting the information out there, although they do the clickbait title and they use Peep. I mean, I get it. They're a business. They gotta get clicks, and it's the reason why I'm making this video, but they have a quote in there from a special agent in the DEA, and it's as follows. "This investigation led us into the underbelly of emo rap and its glorification of opioid use." But then what I don't like about Vibe is that with that quote, this is how they translated that into their own words. "Through this arrest, the DEA came to their own conclusion that emo rap is one of the causes of the opioid epidemic plaguing the nation." You could fucking say anything is one of the causes of the opioid epidemic. Let's just present a totally ridiculous hypothetical scenario right now. Let's say there was a kid in high school one day and he wrote a note or made a video and he said, you know what, I hate high school, I hate my teacher, X, Y, and Z, and it's caused me to abuse Xanax. And let's say that kid dies. You could say that high school and mean teachers are the reason for the opioid epidemic. You can literally take one case and just blow it up like that. At least if you objectively look at this article that Vibe has. It's crazy that the DEA, which we would hope would be some of the smartest individuals in the country, are like, yeah, rap music is definitely the reason why people are doing drugs. It kind of reminds me of the situation with Marilyn Manson, which was Many, many years ago, if you're young, you probably don't remember this, but one of the, most famous school shootings in history, Columbine, the media claimed that those kids loved Marilyn Manson, and because of his music that they did those terrible acts on that day. And Marilyn Manson has legit lived with that his whole life. There are still people to this day that believe that Marilyn Manson causes people to do ridiculous acts of violence. It's actually appalling that somebody could be so narrow-minded to think that music could really be the sole factor behind somebody committing terrible acts such as murder.
Did you endorse mass shootings?
No, absolutely not.
So why you in Columbine?
Because I happen to have a song in The Matrix that just come out, and they're shooting, and I had a video on TV called Rock is Dead. The kids weren't even fans of me.
Well, you must have got a bad rap for that.
Yeah, it kind of put my whole career on hold.
At the end of the day, people make their own choices. Let's be honest, like 95% of people know what's right and wrong. Like, most people are pretty normal people. They're making a choice to do drugs, sell drugs, be associated with drugs, whatever it is, people are making that choice for themselves. You cannot just say that, oh, Lil Peep, he made music about drugs, he's making kids want to do drugs. That's not true at all. Those kids know what drugs do to you. We learn that from a very young age in our school systems, and I guess I'm speaking from an American standpoint. But we learn that drugs are bad. I don't really have like a final point that I want to make on this video. I just wanted to put my thoughts out there as, this is the music that I love. Emo rap has helped me through a lot of things. It doesn't make me want to do drugs. It helps me not fucking do drugs. At the end of the day, music is art, and people are going to express themselves how they feel that they want to express themselves. And if other people listen to that music, whatever music it is, the actions that they take are not predicated on the music that they listen to. It's really sickening that they're trying to link Lil Peep with this guy, as if, like, his name doesn't even need to be mentioned in any of these articles. It really doesn't need to be mentioned at all. Let's say hypothetically he was Lil Peep's friend. Lil Peep doesn't even have the opportunity to be like, no, I disassociated myself from this person, or no, since that happened, we are no longer friends, I don't condone that activity. He doesn't even have that chance. He can't defend himself. And that breaks my heart, that the media can abuse the minds of people because he can't stand up for himself. And to backtrack a little bit, fortunately Marilyn Manson has been able to defend himself. And I think that's helped. I think that maybe some people have been like, oh, okay, yeah, that was just some media bullshit, based on the fact that he was able to get out there and speak. But Peep can't do that, and unfortunately, his friends speaking up for him doesn't help. It sucks, man. So, I hope none of you have a jaded perspective of Peep. Any of you that are watching my videos, I know you don't. But it's just fucking annoying. Thanks for letting me get that off my chest.